Hey guys, and welcome back to my Digimon movie series. As you know, ever since Digimon Adventures Tri was released on Crunchyroll, I reviewed every Digimon movie each week. They went on hiatus, but I decided that I would return to them because of the hype of the Digimon Adventures Tri dub and everything like that. I thought I would return to the film review series that I was doing with each Digimon movie. And I'll be returning back with Digimon, the movie 5. The Adventurer's Battle. So let's return to the Digimon Tamers universe. With Takado and his friends have to save this weird lion Digimon thing and protect it. With Guillemon, Renamon and Terriermon, let's head back to the Tamers digital world. Hit the intro!
Double up.
Okay, Digimon Movie 5, The Adventurer's Battle, was literally my least favourite Digimon movie after rewatching it. And I mean, after rewatching it, it literally was very weird. There was a lot of slight misconsistencies within the plot and story elements that I picked up that I didn't really pick up the first time watching it, because I really enjoyed it because it was my first time watching it when I first time watched it, so I didn't really care. But after my second viewing, man, I didn't really care about this movie that much. Okay, so I'll go briefly into this the synopsis of how I always do my synopsis in these films. Okay, so Takado decides he's going to his cousin's named Kai in Okinawa. And Kulumon, because I'll be going by their Japanese names like always because I watched it subbed, Kulumon wanted to play and stuff and followed them. He ends up joining with Gen Lee, that's the Japanese name of Henry, on a plane to go to Hokkaido. Lee was going there to look at meteorite and stuff like that. After he took in a few pictures and stuff after diving, he said that what you wanted to do tomorrow. Terriermon just goes, I want to play with Takado. Yeah, Guillemon and that. Before that, Takado was just packing everything onto the plane, and the intro played. Ruki ended up watching and seeing this V-pair, and then some Digimon attacks happened in Tokyo, and she was there. Renamon battled them and took their data and attacks and stuff like that. During this, once Takado lands in the airport, his cousin Kai ended up on TV on this news article just trying to find Takado. They bumped into each other. The president of this laboratory ended up, or this VPET company president, said, don't worry, these are just kids, these are future, blah blah blah. We'll get to see him again later on, and it's really not really a twist. Even when I first time watched it, I already guessed what he was actually. And then they just started to, the car ended up being tired, and Guillemon just opened up himself from the suitcase. He was squishing the suitcase all the way here and everything, just pushing Takado then all the way to his cousin's place, and his cousin saw and understand that Guillemon was a Digimon and everything like that. Then they just decided to do their holiday thing of going fishing and stuff like that and diving, and then this girl called Minami ended up on a waiver. I think it was a waiver, I can't remember. One of those speedboats, not speedboats. There's like speed bike, water bike things, I can't remember what they're called. And crashed because the Digimon's following him. Guillemon fights him, attacks him, destroys him and whatnot and everything. And then during that same day, during the night of that same day, they taught her, she was knocked out and talked and everything. They ended up to the beach, then more Digimon attacked, tried to take her away. The reason why I'm not really naming the Digimon here, because they were just there for filling in for fighting purposes and everything. I could name all the Digimon that made an appearance that they fought, but for the sake of the synopsis, I'm just going to say that Digimon attacked. One of them was Scubamon or Divemon, I can't even remember these names, but that's why I'm just saying they attacked and captured. And then there's Stingray Digimon fights. Then her V-Bait came out and turned out to be Shiseimon. It was very hard to pronounce that name, so I'm just going to go Shishamon. Shishamon that was like a dog-like Japanese, Chinese, mythical like dog type Digimon and everything intact. Then they finally go to the lab to rescue their dad and her, and turns out the president guy was a Digimon called Mavismon. During the whole bout, the V-Pets ended up going on a whole malfunction and literally ended up destroying all the electronics and stuff like that. And Shishamon was actually the vaccine for fixing the program if it ever goes rogue. And he did, because the activation code for the vaccine was May, the name of the dog. So we learned a bit about May and who he is. He's a puppy that got taken away by the sea and drowned and lost forever in the sea. So we learned a bit about that. And that was really was the tragic story and everything and stuff. And they then end up fighting Mavismon. They defeat Mavismon. Vaccine was everything, but then Mavismon evolved, and then they finally defeat it with the weirdest way of defeating a Digimon ever. We never even got to see their mega forms in this film. We got to see their, well, we got to see those. They digivolved then into Wargoralmon, Rapidmon, and Taomon, defeated them with this thing called Trinity, where they just changed in. But how Lee and Ruki got there was pretty much from Omegamon, who appeared at the beginning of the film. I forgot to mention, Omegamon started fighting Mavismon at the beginning of the film, and that's how this whole thing started to begin and how everything started to take place this way. And that was pretty much at the beginning, and Omegamon needed the help of Ruki and Lee, and they got sent to where Takara is to fight Mavismon and everything, and they defeat him. They then had to swim up really high to get out of the water to be brave, and then the credits roll and everything. So that pretty much is the synopsis of what I thought of the film, what I actually remembered, and for beat, that's exactly what happened in the film. Now, did I miss some key points? I probably have and everything, but like I said, there were some problems with this film. The animation, I will always credit Digimon film animation was always top notch back in the day. The film animation was always top notch back in the day. Really felt great and everything. The film animation was great like always. And I always loved seeing the film's animation. Plot hole wise, when did Takado and Graumon learn of Shishamon? In name terms, they didn't know. Did Takado pull out his Digivolve off screen and they find out what? We don't even know. I can't even remember. It was never explained of how they learned of his name. The weird Trinity attack, Trinity burst attack, really was a weird attack. And don't get me started, because the fact is, they go into this weird colours of their exact colours of their skin, and then turn into these weird group lines, flashes, and they join together and blast and stuff like that. That really felt cheap and cop-out-ish, like they just joined forces, like they didn't want to include the megaforms within this film, and that really did annoy me. And that was really one of the gripes. The amount of Digimon they ended up fighting in this film was nice. They were just throwaways as well and stuff. So, did they need to be in there? I don't think so. It wasn't like any of the other Digimon films, well, mainly the adventure films, where there was one Digimon and everything that involves with that one Digimon was involved with that one Digimon. Like the electrical surges and everything was involved with that one. Not thousands of Digimon appearing out on screen. They could have easily cut out all, didn't need to include all these Digimon there. I understand why they included it, to give purpose to the infected V-Pets that were going haywire and everything like that. I understand. But they could have easily made it like the adventure films and gave it a different purpose. Good points. The humor in this was very funny. Definitely Kai's grandfather, who always thinks of Guillemon as being a dog, so that was really hilarious. Guillemon being stuffed in a suitcase. Guillemon is always the highlight of Tamers for me, because of how cute and adorable he is and how childlike he is. Always makes me glad that one of the reasons why I love Tamers. I think this is one of the films that take place after Tamers, but I can't remember, because apparently there's some storyline that's been written up of them able to get the Digimon back and stuff like that, but it literally is kind of confusing where this film takes place. I think number 6 is actually a much more canon film to the series, and this one was just filler. It's like the Hurricane Touchdown film, but I can't remember. If you know where this takes place, comment down below in the comment section. But this literally was one of my least favourite films. I got two more films to watch, and then I'll be getting on to one of my favourite Digimon films, that is the X Evolution films. So if I continue this run of how I've been doing them, and I do these, then you'll be seeing those as well. But overall, I didn't really enjoy this film that much. I almost said I enjoyed it, but I didn't really enjoy it that much and everything. So if I was going to give a rating, it would be a 3.5 out of 10. Or 3.5 out of 5, so it's an okayish film, but it's not really worth the seeing. If you want to watch it, go for it, but it's not as good as the other films that came out before it. Definitely from Digimon Adventure to Digimon Adventure Revenge of Diablomon. So it's those. It's not as bad as Hurricane Touchdown. Well, no, I prefer Hurricane Touchdown more than this, actually. So yeah, to me, it's below Hurricane Touchdown and the Golden Digimantles film. But other than that, hopefully you enjoyed this review and the return of my Digimon Movie series reviews. So I'll see you next time for another Digimon Movie review, another manga chapter review, and whatnot. I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Take Corner, member of the 00 Club, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya. Hey guys, Kai from Kai's Take Corner here. Hopefully you enjoyed the return of my Digimon Movie reviews. I've been wanting to finish off this series a lot because these were really hard. I decided to bring them back now while the hype of the Digimon Adventures Tri Chapter 1 Reunion dub is out or being released yesterday, and I wanted to get this out there as well. I cannot wait for me to watch that because I will be doing a second review, but more of a touch-up of my first review where I'll be talking more about the dub and the characters and the voice actors in the dub more when I'll be able to watch that. But overall, hopefully you enjoyed this. Like always, if you like this video and you want to check out my other Digimon reviews, if I remember to do it, you can hit the I to check out my last 3 Digimon movie reviews or my last 3 Digimon videos, or you can check out the playlist that'll be included in the I, and you can click on it at any point of the video. If you liked what you saw as well, you can hit that subscribe button as well. And if you've got that Anime Amino app, I've also got a Digimon community, Amino community on that app as well called Digital Monsters. You can check that out, like it and everything. I'll probably try and remember to link it down in the video description. Hopefully I do. And also, if you've got Facebook and Twitter, links to my Facebook fan page and my Twitter account will be down in the description as well. So please check those out. And if you like this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See ya.